Happy summer, everyone. Welcome to your July 2024 Astrological forecast. Special shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, anything you would like to know is in the description box below. Okay, but it is easier to just email me and ask me whatever it is you would like to know, okay, in regarding charts and services. Okay, and don't forget to check out my weekly forecast, which is now like shorts, daily shorts. Whenever there are major aspects between the planets, I usually do a short. Okay, but for now, okay, let's get to July. So on the 2nd, July 2nd, Neptune in Pisces turns retrograde. Okay, also on the 2nd, Mercury moves into Leo. And then on the 5th, there's a new moon in Cancer. On the 11th, Venus moves into Leo. Then on the 20th, Mars moves into Gemini. And on the 21st, there's a full moon in Capricorn again. Okay, there was just one on June 21st in Capricorn, right? Full moon. So there's another one this month also on the 21st. So if anything significant happened to you around that June 21st full moon, maybe this is like a continuation of that. Okay, and then on the 22nd, the Sun moves into Leo, and on the 25th, Mercury moves into Virgo. So now for your forecast. Hi, Sagittarius. So I have to mention that Neptune is retrograde from the 2nd on in your 4th house, where you have the sign of Pisces. Neptune is in Pisces, Saturn is also in Pisces, and it's also retrograde. So you have Neptune and Saturn both retrograde in your 4th house of your home and family, where you physically live and the property surrounding it, your past, your childhood, the foundation of how you were raised, and your personal life, okay? Not too big of a deal, actually. It's just that, you know, this being a water sign, and you may have had problems with plumbing or water, flooding, possibly, something like that, you know, just water problems that were hopefully fixed, right? And around this, you know, the retrograde period, something could pop up again, some kind of problem in this area where it wasn't fixed either properly or completely or whatever, and you finally, you know, something happens again and you fix it and you don't have to deal with it again. Okay, it's taken care of this time. But actually, with these two planets retrograde, all retrograde planets give you the opportunity to review and change your mind about whatever. So anything regarding your home or property, and this could be including taxes and any kind of bills or whatever, utilities, anything like that. You know, sometimes people change their streaming service, you know, when planets are retrograde here. You know, whatever. As far as like how you view TV, you know, how do you watch TV? Could be cell phone and all that, you know, that you may consider another carrier, whatever. It could be anything. Or the neighborhood, you know, you could be finding out more things about your neighbors, or your neighborhood that maybe you're not real happy about, right? What a surprise. Okay, anyways, the Sun is in Cancer up until the 22nd. And there's a new moon in Cancer on the 5th, and Mercury is still in Cancer up until the 11th in your 8th house, where you have the sign of Cancer. The 8th house being a money house, other people's money and resources, and this is also the house of shared property and shared debt. And this is passive money coming to you through means other than earning it, such as prize money, okay? Insurance payout, legal settlement, tax refund, or a refund of any kind, an increase in credit from the bank or a credit card company, or an inheritance or legacy. Okay, it's also the house of rebirth and regeneration, a new beginning, an ending of some kind occurs here. Usually when there's like a major planet, you know, here transiting for a while, but just these fast the inner planets moving, not so much, you know, though your psychic ability is peaked. You know, it's always there anyway, but when planets are here, it makes you a little bit more sensitive, okay? So I do have to mention there's a full moon on the 21st in Capricorn in your second house of earned income and possessions. It's directly across from your 8th house. These are the money houses, the 2nd and 8th, right? So there was already a full moon in Capricorn on June 21st, and now there's another one, which is unusual, but it does happen, okay? But anyways, sometimes whatever occurred around that June 21st full moon in Capricorn in your second house could be a continuation. This new full moon, okay, the current full moon on July 21st could be a continuation of something that may have happened around the June 21st full moon. So just keep that in mind. But I am going to tell you, of course, to play the lottery, okay, because these are money houses. If you got a new moon and a full moon directly across from each other within the same month, and you are the gamblers of the Zodiac, you know, so you more than likely already gamble or play the lottery or whatever. Anyway, so I don't really need to tell you that, but it is a little bit of a reminder, okay? And I do have to mention that Mars is still in Taurus up until the 20th in your 6th house of the workplace, your co-workers, your work schedule, the kind of work that you do, your house of health, and your house of service to others. So the planet Uranus is still transiting here, bringing unusual ideas as far as work goes, you know, unusual ways possibly of earning money, starting your own business. You are more than likely already, if you are still working for someone else, you're also working for yourself on the side, trying to create a business that will be your main source of income, and then you won't work for anyone else again, hopefully, right? But anyways, Mars here does make you very active in this area as far as work goes. You could see an increase in work, either whatever it is that you do on the side, your personal business that you do, or if still working for someone else, you could see an increase of work, your workload there also. Also physically, you know, this being the house of health, you more than likely already work out, but if you don't, this will really increase your energy to want to actually do that. Get out there and do some kind of exercise or something to burn off the extra energy that usually accompanies Mars in the 6th house, okay? Then on the 20th, Mars moves into Gemini, into your 7th house of partnerships and close relationships, arrangements, and agreements. And Jupiter is already here, okay? Gemini is your opposite sign. And when having Jupiter here, though, it does bring in more opportunities for more partnerships, for more people to come into your life. Okay, the partnerships are business, romantic, or friendship, but it's a close relationship. Okay, now when Mars is here, it is a time when people act aggressively towards you. Okay, the 7th house is also the house of competition or competitors. Okay, and open enemies, meaning you don't get along with this person, they don't get along with you, and everybody knows it. Okay, including the open enemy, and including you. You know, so it's not really a surprise or a big deal or anything, but what you have to be careful of, because with Jupiter being here, and it does seem like people, you know, keep trying to come back into your life from your past, and that's your 4th house thing here with Neptune and Saturn being here with people trying to re-enter your life, you know. And a lot of times it could even be someone that you don't get along with, and that's why they're not in your life, right? But they could be doing this whole olive branch kind of thing at this time. So be careful of whomever it is that you leave back into your life, that you let back into your life. Okay? Probably not a good idea. Sagittarians are future oriented, so they usually go with the future. They're not all that into the past unless it's for information or whatever, unless it's useful in some way, but that it's no reason to relive it. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But when Mars is directly across from your sun, or your rising sun especially, people will push your buttons to get you to act up and out of character. That's why they're doing it. They're trying to get you to I don't know, make a fool of yourself or something. But it's a lot of times, though, people are aware of the relationship between you and this person, so they really don't take anything that this person does or says very seriously. And especially, again, with Jupiter here, it's like the dominant planet right now in the 7th house. So just having Mars here isn't really going to have that much an effect. In fact, when these two planets travel together, as they just have when they were in Taurus in your 6th house, that brings about fortunate action. Okay, Jupiter is the fortune. Okay, Mars is the action. So this is making the right move at the right time. So you may even make some kind of new relationship or a new arrangement or agreement that is very beneficial to both parties. Not just you, not just them. It looks like it should be fair. Okay. Then, the sun moves into Leo on the 22nd. Mercury is actually here from the 2nd, to the 25th. And then Venus moves into Leo on the 11th, all in your 9th house of long-distance travel and communications, higher learning, legal matters, media and publishing, your philosophy on life, your religious and spiritual beliefs, many, many things. It is an internet house, but it is long-distance communication and travel, the house of adventure, and foreign people, countries, and languages. So, obviously you could be traveling at this time. You are the natural ruler of the 9th house. When planets are here, they do well. Okay. You're like in your element. So, you could be teaching a class at this time or learning something even on your own. This could be online. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a traditional classroom, but it could be. You could be showing someone how to do something, such as taking on an apprentice, or you could be the apprentice at this time. This may be a month, though, too, when you decide to learn that language, that's other language that you were going to learn, But you could actually just have more contact with people who live at a distance or are in another country, or have a different background than yours, such as a cultural background, an educational background, or even a religious or spiritual background that is different than yours, okay? So then Mercury moves into Virgo on the 25th into your 10th house, okay, of career and public persona. It is your house of career. It's like how you're known by reputation, professionally and personally. It's your most public house. When Mercury moves here, people are talking about you a lot more than they normally do, right? You could actually, the 9th house with all these planets in Leo, being a media and publishing house and an internet house, you may have something online. You may have your own website, podcast, YouTube channel, or social media following or something like that, where you've already been discussing something, or you already have something out there, And then when Mercury moves into your 10th house, it gets even more attention, just as you do, more personal attention to your career and even your personal life. Okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Sagittarius on the 17th and 18th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Gemini, and those dates are the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, and speculation, and anything to do with children is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for money is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for your career is the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for July. Be sure to check out my weekly forecasts, which are now daily shorts. See ya.